Alright, so first things first, what exactly is dropshipping for anyone that's new to this method of making money online? So dropshipping is simply a way for you to list products on either your own website or a marketplace, and whenever a customer sees your product and then they buy that product, you're now going to take their money, go over to your supplier's website, buy the product from them so that that supplier can now ship the product to your customer. So throughout that entire process, you're never going to have to buy the product in bulk, you're never going to have to see any items, the orders are going to get shipped directly to your customer as soon as you've made a sale. And as I said earlier, there's two ways that you can do it. You can either do it using a marketplace or you can do it by building your own website. So when it comes to the platforms that are out there that will help you build your own website for you to make products available to your customers, there's Shopify, there's Wix, there's Big Cartel, there's Squarespace, and there's WooCommerce. And out of this list, I mainly recommend Shopify because that's what I use with all of my different e-commerce stores. But if you're not necessarily interested in doing that, then there is the alternative of using a marketplace such as Amazon or eBay. And when I say marketplace, what this basically means is that Amazon and eBay have built up their traffic sources over the years so that millions of visitors go onto their platform every single month. So when it comes to you now listing products on both Amazon and eBay, you're not really going to have to struggle with the traffic part, and you're not going to have to really struggle with the design part, because all you really need to do is find a product that's selling well, list it on these stores, customers see the product, they're going to buy it from you. Simple. Now, before we move any further with this video, I do have to let you know that when it comes to building a dropshipping business, I wouldn't really recommend Amazon. Reason being is because Amazon do have a lot of rules and regulations when it comes to making sure that you're shipping the orders out on the same day and the customer receives it within 1 to 2 days. And because of that, I'm going to be focusing more in this video on exactly how you can use eBay when it comes to building your dropshipping business step by step. Alright, so step one when it comes to dropshipping on eBay is that you need to sign up. So I've already signed up and I'm in one of my test accounts right now that I've been building up for the past few months to get it ready for me to build a brand new dropshipping store. And I want to point out a couple things that you definitely need to be aware of to give yourself the best chance of being able to make the most money possible. So once you've gone through the entire sign up process, you've verified all of your information with eBay, this is going to be a similar page to what you're going to see. Now, one of the first things that you need to be aware of is your feedback score. So as you can see with this eBay account, I've got a feedback score of around 348. So one of the things that I always advise a lot of beginners to think about when it comes to them starting out on eBay is to make sure that they get their feedback score to a minimum of 50, maybe 100. If you're able to do that successfully, then you're going to be in a position where customers are going to come across your listings and most likely buy from you over someone else that maybe only has 0, maybe 5 reviews. All right, so once you've built up your account and you're ready to start listing products, you're now going to move on to the product research phase where you're going to find winning products that are worth listing. Because you have to remember that because you're only allowed to list a certain amount of items every month, you don't want to waste your limit on items that are not going to sell. Because it would make more sense for you to do the right product research, for you to find the best type of items that's going to bring you the most money. So I'm going to show you exactly what I personally do, and there's so many different ways that you can do product research to find winning products, but I'm going to show you a method that helps me get an idea of what's selling very quickly. So one of the ways that I do it is by logging into Zik Analytics. And if you don't know what Zik Analytics is, it's basically a product research tool specifically for finding items that are selling well on eBay. And there's so many different ways that you can use it, but they've got this tool over here called 500 best selling eBay items. And on this page, what they're going to be able to show you is the best selling items that have been doing well over the last 48 hours. And just scrolling down a little bit, I can see this item that's currently doing well, which is a headlamp or rechargeable headlight. So once I found the product that's worth my time when it comes to me doing a little bit more research into before I actually list it, what I like to do is click on this option over here that says product research. And from here, I can now type in the keyword for the item that I want to do a little bit more digging into, which is headlamp. So I'm going to click that. I'm going to leave all of these other filters the same, but of course, go through them and see if there's any filters that you want to change. For example, the shipping location, the listing type, the price, etc., etc. But I'm going to leave it as it is and just click on search. And then once you've done that, Zik Analytics is going to be able to show you a lot of useful information. As you can see, it's going to be able to show you how much money was spent on that keyword in the last 30 days. And as we can see with this product, over £57,000, which is around $60,000, was spent on any item that contains the keyword headlamp in the title. And over 65% of all of these items that were listed in the last 30 days were successful in terms of them being able to make a sale. So once you found an item that you are happy with, you're happy with all of the data that you've seen on Zik Analytics, you've made sure that people are buying it, you've made sure that it's a winning product, you obviously need to find a supplier. And there's so many different suppliers out there that you can choose, but the 3 main ones that I always recommend for any beginner out there is AliExpress, Alibaba.com, and CJ Dropshipping. So in today's video, I'm going to show you exactly how you can use CJ Dropshipping. So I've already come onto CJ and I've typed in headlamp, and you're going to be able to scroll through and see all of the different items that they have available. All right, so I found this headlamp right here. I can see that it's currently selling for around $6.30, and I can also see that they've got it available in the US warehouse and the China warehouse as well. So if I was personally thinking about dropshipping headlamps, then I may consider using this particular item right here. But when it comes to actually listing this product on your eBay store for customers to buy it from you, there's two main ways that you can do it. You can either do it by connecting your eBay store to CJ directly. From there, you're going to be able to go through the entire process of listing the item by clicking on this option over here. And that's definitely a great way to do it if you're a beginner and you're only looking to maybe list 1 or 2 products. But if you're maybe looking to list a whole bunch of different products and max out your selling limit to increase your chances of being able to make more sales, and you're also looking to use the other suppliers that I mentioned earlier, for example, AliExpress and Alibaba.com, as well as any other supplier that you're considering to use, then you may want to use something like AUTODS. And if you've never heard of AUTODS before, it's simply an automation software that allows you to run your eBay dropshipping business a little bit more efficiently. And what I mean by that is once you've signed up for AUTODS by clicking the 30-day trial link in my description down below, this is the page that you're going to see, and you're going to have so many different tools and features that's going to help you run things a lot more smoothly. So of course you need to make sure that you've connected your eBay account to AUTODS by clicking on this option over here and going through that entire process. But once you've done that, you're going to be able to now start adding products to your eBay store for customers to buy with a few clicks of a button. So the way that you're going to do it is by clicking on add products over here. Then you're going to have the option to either add one product at a time or multiple different products at the same time. So for example, I've just jumped back onto CJ, and what you're going to be able to do once you've installed the AUTODS extension tool, after you've typed in whatever item you want to sell, and of course in this case we're looking at headlamps, you're going to be able to click on this option over here and simply go through the list and add every single headlamp that you want to add to the back end of your store. And the way that it works is that once you have selected all of the different items that you want to add to your eBay store, is that you're going to go back to AUTODS, click on drafts, and then you can now see the items that I've just added. So instead of me having to sit here for 1 or 2 hours and copy and paste all of the information from my supplier's website in terms of the title, the images, the description, and then move all of that information over to my eBay store, I'm going to be able to simply use the AUTODS extension tool and the bulk listing feature for me to add all of the products that I want. And if I go over to AliExpress, I can do the exact same thing too. So I've just typed in headlamp and I'm going to hover over the images, and I'm going to be able to click on the option for all of the different products that I want to sell. And then once you have loaded it onto AUTODS as a draft, you're going to be able to simply click on this option over here, take a quick look at the description, make sure that all the information is correct, make sure that the title is how you want it to be. You can also use this option over here where it says optimize your title, go through all of the images, remove any images that you don't want, keep any images that you do want. Also make sure that you add all of the item specifications for any product that you sell, because this is going to help you rank in the eBay search results. And then simply click on save and import, and then from there customers are going to be able to see your listing in the eBay search results. They're going to click into it. If they buy your product, all of your orders are going to show up in this section over here. But of course there's so much more that goes into building a dropshipping business on eBay. I just wanted to give you guys the basics just to kind of get you started in the right way. But if you want to watch a completely free webinar where I go through everything I had to learn when it came to selling on eBay as a complete beginner to get my store to the point of making over $3,000 per day in sales, then make sure you click the second link in the description down below. Or if you rather watch another YouTube video that I made not too long ago where I broke down some other tips and tricks that you guys need to be aware of when it comes to selling on eBay and making sure that you pick the right product to sell from day one, then make sure you click the link right there. Check that video out straight after this one because it's already helped out so many people, and I'm sure that it's going to help you out too. Alright guys, I'll see you on the next one. Make sure you stay safe out there. Peace.